Hello and welcome to another Maximum Power Up video. I'm Paul and today it's going to be another quick look back at another old magazine. Something by now you're probably aware of. This is one of my big passions. One of the last videos I did was about the pickups and slash buys that I got at Play Expo Manchester last weekend. Now one of the things that I was given, not given, but I bought for a fiver, was some copies of an old magazine, Zero. So just a pile there of a fair few of them. One of them was a double, but altogether 10 magazines for a fiver, can't go wrong. Now, Zero was a multi-format magazine, lasting 36 issues in total, starting in 1989, obviously heavily focusing on the Atari ST, which at the time I owned, and the ST was obviously more popular still than the Amiga, but also covered Amiga, PC, and as it went on, the consoles were featured a lot more. So by the end of 1992 or thereabouts, Zero had obviously folded. I think it's mainly because they tried to go a different way. I think it was about issue 32, 33, and rather than having this more, I'm going to use the word mature look to its magazines and featuring cover discs, they went more of a cartoony feel. I don't have any of these issues because I think we only did 3 or 4 of a cartoony type format, which was a lot more childish. I remember on one issue when I first bought it, it came with a tub of slime, although speaking of cartoony, I remember buying this issue of Zero myself many years ago because it came with the demo of the Viz game, something which has divided opinion over the years. I've not played it for a very long time now, but I do remember getting this Viz demo, obviously playing Buster Gonad, bouncing on your balls, and then you're having to race, and then with Johnny Farpants wiggling the joystick, trying to obviously see how high you can get up off the ground. Anyway, one thing that I have noticed as well on the back of these magazines is just showing how popular at the time the likes of Ocean and US Gold were. So on the back here we've got Elf by Ocean, we've got Toki again by Ocean, the Hollywood Collection again by Ocean, Rainbow Islands by Ocean, Mega Twins, US Gold, Simant again, Motion, Manager, US Gold, Cybercon again, US Gold, and Strider 2 again, US Gold. So obviously at the time they were obviously 2 of the biggest publishers. Like I say, I'm going to be doing a video looking at the US Gold book by Chris Wilkins, so hopefully I'll get that up within the next couple of weeks. Anyway, just having a quick look at Zero. I've been obviously rereading these for the first time in God knows how long. I'm going to look at this one. One of the big sticking points seems to be basically the cover discs. Now, it sounds like they didn't do cover discs straight away, because the price had gone up to like £2.70 with disc, which isn't too bad. I think I probably paid about that for me ST Action and ST Format and things like that. So I think it's more of the fact that PC owners didn't actually get anything with their cover discs. Quite a few people seem to have wrote into the letters pages just complaining about this, saying obviously we're being charged for cover discs that we can't use, which is fair enough point. Maybe that is another reason why they actually changed the style of the magazine, or it could just be a case of the consoles from the 16-bit era were becoming more and more popular. So anyway, just having a quick look through. Game I don't really remember, Line of Fire, there by US Gold and Sega. I remember SWAT, that's obviously quite a big one. Here we have got a little bit of news talking about an upcoming console from Atari. Eventually became the Atari Jaguar. Here we have got the Atari Panther Price there being mooted at 199, and then the same big game's going to cost roughly £20 each. Obviously, if we didn't do that, the Jaguar absolutely flopped. So yeah, bearing in mind this is from January 1991. You know, it's obviously quite a way off until the Jaguar actually came out. Just moving along, like I say, I'm going to move through this as quick as possible. We've got a 2-page spread here for Commodore, looking at the Commodore Amiga 1500, which is £1,150. And also down here, hopefully you can make that out a little bit, Commodore 500. So yeah, the Commodore Amiga 500, I should say, Screen Gems pack, £400. Commodore 64 game system, there with Flimbo's Quest and a joystick, £100. Anyway, just moving along, again showing its age, Gaza there. So, like I say, at the time the ST was more popular than the Amiga, probably for about 6 months. Number 1 there in the ST chart, again called Captive, one that I really do like, bit of a futuristic dungeon crawler like Dungeon Master. God, I can't believe I forgot his title then. Here is an advert for said game, Captive, one that I'm really used to like. It wasn't quite as good as Dungeon Master, but I seem to remember getting a demo of it with ST format. This is what was on about before, the demo of Viz, and also a complete game called Chase. Let's move on, and here another advert for the Hollywood collection. So again, some great games there, definitely, especially Batman and Robocop. I don't remember this version of Dick Tracy. I've played the Mega Drive version, which I own, but Dick Tracy there, done by Titus. Yeah, so I've never actually played that version of it. And then we've got the letters page next to it. We've got an advert here for Pang. See, with Zero, quite a few pages were still in black and white as well. Obviously, save, you know, cost and things like that. We've also got a 3-page feature on fanzines. Obviously, things are a lot different back then. You know, it wasn't just a case of going on the internet and, you know, typing up a blog and putting it out there. And then we've got an advert here for the original Game Boy, which is obviously very popular. This is a game by Psygnosis that I don't remember at all. At first, for a split second, I thought it was Agony, but no. It's again an adventure game, but yeah, never ever seen that at all. Obitus, but no, never ever played that. Just gonna move along here. We've got a review of Robocop 2 on the Amiga. 90% there, so obviously very high rated. I do remember playing that quite a lot. Then we've also got a game I had on my ST, 9 Lives. That again, not a fantastic review, 79% though. Just move along. Review here again for the Amiga, a game called Z-Out. That's got 82%, I should say. Just quickly, oh, there we go. Review of Obitus. So yeah, it must be pronounced like that. Don't know what they've given it. Oh no, it's just basically a preview of it. Sorry about that. Just again, moving along. Review here for one of the games that I spent hours and hours on my Atari ST years ago. Lemmings, rated there 90%, unsurprisingly. Absolutely fantastic game. Never really got into the second one that much. It lost something for me. Another game I've spent a lot of time on, Speedball 2, absolutely fantastic. I don't think I've ever spoken to anyone who's disliked that game, but we gave it 93%. So much better than the first game. We've got one of my favourites that used to bang on about quite a bit for ST, a game called Hunter. If you've never played that, it's definitely worth checking out. Loads to do on it, loads of different vehicles to try out. obviously, as you can see there, sort of like, you know, the 3D polygons and everything like that. Missions to do, assassinations to do. It just seemed like such a massive game. It reminded me of a very primitive version of Far Cry 3. But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Here we've got another sequel, Chase HQ 2. I can't remember what we've reviewed that on. Amiga and ST, the Amiga version, doing slightly better, which I think around this time you probably saw, you know, certain titles starting to edge forward, you know, of the Amiga version being more popular and better reviewed. Another game here that I remember seeing the advert, but I can't remember playing it. Carve Up, or is it just called Carve Up? Yeah, could be. Looks a lot like, well, it's done by Co-Design, but it looks a lot like the cart in, you know, God, I can't get the words out at all. Bloody hell. Who Very Much Rabbit. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's really surprising. Then we've also got a couple of pages of arcade reviews, and what else is in here? Then you've got, surprisingly, you see things like this, all the different pokes and everything like that, you know, something I've never got my head around, you know, ever. You've got, obviously, no internet back there, so you've got all your mail order companies and everything. Like as I mentioned on previous podcasts, only ever got stung once by one company, and I'm sure it was them, Soft Sellers. It rings a bell, like one went under, it was getting Midnight Resistance on the ST. I'm pretty sure it was them anyway, it rings a bell. Then we've got an advert here for a great Gremlin game, Lotus Turbo Challenge. And then it's just a few console games towards the back. Here some news on the Paperboy on the Lynx. I think it was in a different issue when they talked about the price of the Lynx going down again because it wasn't selling. I think they announced it about 80 quid when it was just obviously a Lynx on its own, no games, no mains adapter, so not too great really. And then we've got a review of Golden Axe on the Mega Drive, absolutely fantastic game. And then we've got a few US Gold Master System games there. I think that might be about it, because it's just all, again, adverts towards the back. One thing though that Zero did do was offer a, was it a free game when you subscribed? It might actually not be in this issue. No, it's not, it was a different issue I was looking at, a bit different. Yeah, so they sort of teamed up with Ocean, offered a choice of 3 or 4 games, so when you did subscribe you got the game for free, so it's not so bad. Again, just showing that Ocean were one of the biggest companies around that time. Anyway, that was just a very quick look at an issue of Zero, like I say, on lasted 36 issues, and yeah, another magazine that went, well, 3 years, is that, yeah, 3 years, and gone. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you later, bye.